What's going on? Here we are. In today's video, we are going to solve another lab from TryHackMe. The lab name is Daily Bulge, and as the description goes, compromise a Joomla content management system. It's like WordPress, account via SQLi, practice cracking hashes. Most probably it is the hash of the administrator password, and escalate your privileges by taking advantage of Hume. So basically, this is a Linux operating system. So we start by deploying, and we have to answer the first question, access the web server, and answer who robbed the bank. Let's see who robbed the bank. So basically here we have the nmap scan, we have SSH on 22, HTTP on 80, and as you can see, Joomla is running there. The underlying application or web application is Joomla, and we have a couple of directories taken from robots.txt. We have Joomla administrator, bin, cache, CLI, components, includes installation, etc. And we have PHP 5.6.40, which means the PHP version is vulnerable. Here we have as well MariaDB running on port 3306, and that is it. So let's first start by launching your browser. And before that, let's try add the machine. No, PC. So 10, 10, 10. No, 0.4. The machine name is daily bulge.thm. Right, so this is the daily bulge webpage. Spider-Man robs bank. So technically the robber name is Spider-Man. View page source. So if I try this, who robs the bank? Super user, click on that. The criminal we call Spider-Man is back at it, clearly as seen in the image. Spider-Man is nothing more than a criminal, and I have a proof. Sure, he saves people all the time for free with nothing in return. But a media company like this always has to exist. Yes, so maybe remove this. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one here, what is the Joomla version? Right, let's go back to the nmap scan and see if the Joomla version has been revealed. I don't think so. This is the version of the web server, Joomla PHP version, right? So, okay. So here is Joomla, and if we go to this directory here, and Joomla administrator, maybe we can see something. View page source. Page source has nothing for us. Right, so at this stage, we want to find a tool that finds the version for us. So we have many options. We have JoomScan or we have CMSeek. So basically, this is the first tool. The first tool is JoomScan. It scans Joomla for it enumerates the current installation for vulnerabilities, the version, all of the facts running there. So basically, all I have to do is to take this, go to tools, sudo git clone Fine. Now let's see the where is the tool? Joom scan. So we have here the script. We can all we have to do is to run it and specify the URL. But I can see it is imperial. Right. Okay. Minimize this one. Let's type sudo imperial joom scan. See what. Okay. So here we define the name and the target. The target is the URL. Or we can put a list of targets. If you have a list of targets, knowing that they are on Joomla, you can specify -m and you put the targets or the URLs inside a text file to run it in case you are dealing with more than one target in a scalable environment. So sudo imperial joom http daily dhm the issue. So firewall not detected. The Joomla version is 3.7.0. Let's take this and answer the question. Okay. Instead of using SQL map, why not use a Python script? Okay. This is later, I guess. We haven't arrived there yet. At the same time, this is a hint, or let me use the other tool to find the Joomla version. So we can split the view here and say, go back. The other tool for enumerating content management systems, Joomla, WordPress, and other tools is cmseek. So we can take this and run it against Joomla to find the details. Right, let's try it. So sudo git clone. So while this is running, let's take the version from the previous scan of Joom scan and see if there is a vulnerability. Let's copy that. Clear. Sudo search exploit. Yep. Paste. And we have, I guess this is the one, right? SQL injection text. Right. So what we can do here, we can go back, say -m exploits, and we specify the full path of the exploit in order to view it. Okay. Sudo nano or without sudo. We don't need to change on it. Cat. Or I think it's better if we use the editor. Nope. What does it look like? Okay, open with the lovely mousepad. So, excellent title SQL injection and the URL vulnerable. This is the vulnerable URL. And here it is the instructions to run SQL map to find the vulnerability or to find the user hashes, dump the user tables. So SQL map -u, this is the URL exactly as it is, --risk3, --level 5, --random agent, dbs p list. Okay. So we can do that, definitely. But here they're specifying to use a Python script and to find the cracked hash. So to use the Python script, there is a one for Joomla as well. Let's use first, let's get back to cmseek. And here say sudo python or pip install -r requirements. Now run. Where is the tool? cmseek. I'm a bit confused here. Wait. Let's go back and run cmseek.py -u target URL. Okay, where is it? Okay, here. Sudo python cmseek -u http daily builds thm. I bet there will be errors. Yes, Python 3 is needed. Okay, so here specify Python 3. Results directory doesn't exist. There was an error while creating result index. Some features may not work as intended. Please enter to continue. Yep, this is the Joomla version. So here's another way to find the version. You can use cmseek for every content management system you encounter on the internet. WordPress, Joomla, I don't know if there are others, Drupal, of course. And here's the administrator URL in case you want to perform brute force. So I'm gonna stop here and close that. Okay, now we head to the exploitation phase. So basically, let's go to tools, right? And here we say sudo git clone. The Python tool is this one, Joomla blah. If there is a vulnerability in Joomla, especially in the SQL, it will find the user hash just by specifying the URL. Simple as that. So you take this, yep, and sudo git clone and type here this failed. I click on that. Let's copy the exploit. I see we have to modify something, right? Main, what is that? Okay, yes. So this is the, if you didn't know how to run the tool, it just prompts you for the instructions. So sudo nano joomla okay, run. The URL daily bulge.thm. So here we have errors, I guess. Let's do it with Python. So here, as you can see, we have extracted the hash easily. Why? Because there is SQL injection vulnerability in the logging form or in the. Let's try this. Go back. What is the Jones cracked password? Yes. So we need to find the cracked password. Right. So you take this one. Clear sudo nano hash. And you head to John the Ripper to find the password. So we use John -- word list equal user share hash. If you run this, it would take you approximately roughly between 7 and 8 minutes to find the password. And I'm not going to run that. So I'm going to log in directly to the admin panel of Joomla. So basically, this is the admin panel. And our next step is to get a reverse shell. So in Joomla, guys, in order to get a reverse shell, we need, it goes as the same concept with WordPress. We need to upload a plugin file or template file. So basically in Joomla here, you go to templates, and right here you can see we have Protostar, we have Bees 3. whatever is good. So you click on that. Advanced menu, extensions. Let me see the extensions. Templates. Right, so here you can click on a new file and add your reversal, or you can edit one of the existing ones. So you can edit components, error, index, offline. I prefer we edit one of the existing to avoid any kind of detection. So this is our component. And right now we can generate a reversal. PHP, of course. So we head to desktop, sudo msfpin -p hp -p php getter. So this is my IP. -f. Oh, we forgot to track our progress. So what is Jonah's cracked passwords? It was something like, oh, I forgot the password actually. Let me go back. No, come on. Okay. So take this. Although it's prohibited to show passwords in TryHackMe for some reason, but I have done this. So submit. Okay. What is the user flag? Well, that comes after this. So ls shell.php nano shell or cat. Take all of that. Clear. And msf cancel. And let's replace everything just like that. We head to save. That's fine. Now all we have to do is to browse to the component file. Now let's make sure, see the listener is running. It's all going against me. R. So. Okay. Set L port. Set L host. Run. Right. Let's navigate now. So here is this. So we take this slash. So we have, I guess, templates, compo. Let's go to slash here dot php. Go back. administrator index, templates. No, it's not clicking. Save. I have to figure out the path. So from here I can see templates, components. Right, so you need to specify this one, I guess. Proto star. So templates, components, component.s. Let me check. So this is the first interpreter session. Right. So now get UID, and we are Apache. Most likely this is a very low privileged user. So where we are, templates, protostar, ls, component, error, offline, images, cd back. Okay, so basically here, the first step towards finding the user flag is going to cd back ls pwd cd again back ls, and there is a configuration file, and you want to enumerate configuration file whenever you see them in any web server. Most likely configuration files, if not secured and not hardened, contain plain text credentials. So if you type cat configuration, we see here there is a password for a user, I guess. Host user password, user root. I don't think this is the root password. Is it? Okay, these are the database password, but we can use them. Let's take this one. This is the password. And let's cat etc pass. Can we do that? Yes, we can. So basically, these are the users on the system. And we can see a user. We have Apache, we have J. Jameson. Now, the password works with this user if you use SSH. So basically, let's split this since we like to have multiple shells at the same view. No, yes, that's it. Yes, SSH, JJ or J Jameson at daily build THM. Yes, password. Okay, so now we have two shells. One is interpreter, and the one on the right is SSH. Now the next thing is to do privilege escalation, right? But before doing that, let's find the user flag. That's what we are concerned about. ls. Oh, we have it. Cat user txt. Now we grab this one and submit. Take the dopamine hit. Yes, correct. What is the root flag? That's the last step. Okay. So what do we do here? So since here we have more privileged shell, more privileged access with the JJ Jameson, we're going to work with this access, right? On the left, we have interpreter, but this interpreter access is marked with Apache, the Apache user, which is not privileged. Yes, we can't do too much with this user. So we're going to leave it as an alternative on the right for backup purposes. So first thing, when we want to do privilege escalation, we want to check the version, we want to check the sudo bit files, and the easiest thing is to type sudo -l. See what we can do as JJ James with sudo. So basically, we can run here sudo user bin u, which is used for updates and managing packages, as all the users, including root, with no password. But we have to find a way right? We have to find a way. If we run yum, it returns a shell of root. So how to do that? All of the Linux binaries can be abused if not secured and configured properly with GTFO pins. GTFO pins. Yes. So type yum sudo spawn interactive root shell by loading a custom plugin. Okay, so first we define a variable. Let's define this variable tf. Okay, then we cat to tf slash xeof end of. Okay, take this and paste. Right, so you open a file and we paste all of this. So from here, from here, main all the way till eof. Right, then we cat a new file, y.conf, and when we make a new file, we're gonna paste the following lines from main till eof. Fine. Now a new file we create, y.py. So we start from import OS all the way till end of file. And then we launch the plugin that we have just created. I mean, we have just copy pasted, let me say. ID, and you are the root user. pwd, okay, cd root ls cat root.txt. You take this hash, prepare yourself for the serotonin and the dopamine hit. Go to here, submit, and this is done. So let's see the credits. Found another way to compromise the machine or want to assist others in rooting it. Keep an eye on the forum post located here. Let's see what is here. So if you have a walkthrough, you can submit it. I completed the room, but I had to use John the Ripper. Was anybody able to use hashcat? Yes, let's reply. So basically we can say answer the user sudo hashcat. Let's go back to my terminal. I'm afraid that the command has gone, but we have to find it. Anyway, let's go back and I'm going to tell you what I remember. So basically here, let's go back to this page and type hashcat-m. This is the hashcat command. Let's say 3080-80-4. Here we put, let's say, put your hash file, or the hash, or the path to hash. And then here we put also the rock.txt path to rock.u reply. So where am I? Where is my answer? Scat. I think it is submitted for review, right? I couldn't see it. Oh, this is my answer. Okay, fine. Click on completed, and this is done. So that was it. I hope you find it enjoyable. Yes, so you can also, okay, this, I just wanted to use SQL map. Let's use that. What do you think? Okay, so let's click here. Let's go back. Right, so here, ls nano 42. So we take this URL, just copy paste. I guess if we use cat is better. 42. So take all of that. Full loading. I don't understand what it is. Let me see what is that. -p. Okay, paste. And here we have to define or modify this. So this goes as daily bilge. Oh, let's go back. HTTP. While server wants to set its own, do you want to use those? Yes. Do you want to skip test payload specific for other DBMS? Yes, skip. Or this is MySQL. No, test for everything, I guess. But this is a MariaDB. It's gonna take time. I'm gonna skip this because we're finished. Oh, I think it's gonna take time. Let me quit and try this with yes, no. Anyway, it's gonna take some time, I guess. You run this and you will get the users table that contains the username and the hash. You take the hash, crack it, hashcat, John the Ripper. So that was for today, and see you in the next video.